All right, y'all. We're back here for another daily verse. So today's daily verse, I didn't even have it planned, right? Well, I would usually go like on a Bible chat or something like that, but I was like, I don't know, I didn't feel like I was ready to do the Bible verse. So I'm finna tell y'all how God works, right? In crazy ways. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just skip it for now. I'm gonna come back later after I get back from the gym, and I'm gonna do a Bible verse, daily verse, right? So I was listening to Philip Anthony Mitchell, one of his sermons while I was at the gym, and I just stumbled upon one that was like 7 months ago about it's about fasting and praying, and one of them convicted me. He convicted me in one of the parts because I mistakenly said in one of my videos, like I don't know what is it, like a week or two ago, that I mistakenly said that the Holy Spirit is a it and not a he, and boom, immediately got convicted. And tell me how out of all videos I choose, right? That is the one. That's the one that talks about that, right? So you cannot make this stuff up. Okay, so I just want to start there. So he was talking about Acts 13, verse 2 when it was coming, right? So I just want to read this real quick, okay? Now in the church at Antioch, there were prophets and teachers, Barnabas, Simon, who was called Niger, Lucius of Cyrene, Manuel, a close friend of Herod, the Tetrarch, and Saul. Okay, now let's read verse 2, which says, as they were worshiping the Lord and fasting, the Holy Spirit said, set apart for me Barnabas and Saul for the work to which I have called them. And then after that, they had fasted, prayed, and laid hands on them. They sent them off. So boom. And he was talking. After he said that, he was like, "Y'all have got to stop saying the Holy Spirit is a it and he's a he." And Jesus tells us that, and he was telling us that. Just go read John 14, 15, and 16. Boom, I go read that, right? Boom, let's go here. Right here, when I believe in John 14. Let's read 15 through 17, okay? I just want to make this point clear. So this tell y'all, we're not perfect, right? But I love the conviction, right? And I love telling y'all that when I'm in the wrong, I'm in the wrong. So I'm going to tell y'all, right? Okay? So right here, it says, look, if you love me, you will keep my commands, and I will ask the Father, and he will give you another counselor to be with you forever. He is the Spirit of truth. The world is unable to receive him because it doesn't see him or know him. But you do know him because he remains with you and will be in you. I said, boom. There it is, right there. Right there, clear point in day. It's a passage I've read, but I never connected the dots until now, right? It's a he, y'all. It's not a she. It's not wherever y'all want to call it. The Holy Spirit is a he, and he works in us, right? So I just wanted to make that point clear. If I mistakenly might have said that it was an it, I'm making that point clear. It is a he, okay? And he's just talking about how fasting and praying is just like, boom. It really does like really help a lot, and so that's why I feel like I feel called to maybe fast a little bit more, honestly, because when you're battling with so many situations that you don't know what to do in your life, and that's the calling to fast, right? And to pray while you're in that fasting, because that is where God speaks to us. God speaks to us in fast, y'all. Believe it or not, God will speak to you in your fast, and you will seek a deeper relationship with God when you go through a fast, y'all. And it's insane to see it. But he's not sugarcoating, right? A biblical fast, y'all, right? This doesn't mean fast from social media, okay? Or fast from what else would it be? Materialistic things, right? Like a video game or something like that. No. This is a food fast, biblically food fast, because you know what? The fleshly desires feed the most is food, right? And so when you own up to letting that fleshly desires know that, no, I'm not going to eat, right? And I know God's going to help me through this, right? So you're telling your fleshly desires that you own over it, right? You don't have control over me, okay? That's what you get when you do these when these do a biblical fast with food, right? You're telling fleshly desires you do not own me, okay? I know who to go to while I'm going through this, right? So it was just basically like that's why I got a lot from from that sermon though, just deeply like that, like get deeply in the scriptures, have a lot more praying, and you get that more divine connection, right, with the Lord. So I just wanted to point that out for today's daily verse video. If anybody been mistakenly, like I said, the Holy Spirit is a He, is a He, and this is what I talk, and this goes into the prayer I was just talking about this morning, y'all. Like when I pray every day, y'all, I always pray for convictions, y'all, and I love it. I freaking love it, y'all. I love it. Come on, if I'm in the wrong, let me know I'm in the wrong. Okay? I want to seek a growing relationship with God, right? So call me out every single time I'm in the wrong, Lord, because I know it's for the great. I know it's for the good. Okay? But that's all I want to talk about today, y'all. I hope you have a very blissful day. I hope that ignited a little fire for y'all today. I don't know I don't know what we even call that daily verse today. I guess we could say it's Acts 13 verse 2, and it transition to John, but that's all I want to talk about today. But I hope y'all have a blessed one. Peace.